I think number one is the networking opportunity to share issues with other ASA member companies around the country to understand what we have in common. The programs are great, so I think more than anything it's to find that there are others out there with the same problem, and it's a great way to learn.
Oh yes, this is a great meeting. Everything that you learn at the state you can bring here and you can add to it. You can learn more from it, and you'll sit across from the guy in the bar at the restaurant and have a conversation and learn just as much in that conversation sometimes as you learn in a seminar. They're both equally important.
One of the tremendous benefits that I feel that I receive every time I come, not only meeting new people around the country, but we also learn other problems as pops its ugly head in other marketplaces that they share with us at these meetings, that we can take back and we can be on the proactive looking and to make sure that those problems don't occur in our area.
Yeah, I've been, I think, almost every annual convention since 1989, and every convention I learn something different. I take away something new. I particularly find the events on insurance and risk transfer to be really informative, and it doesn't make any difference how many times I go to them. I learn something new every single time because it's such a complicated, first of all, it's such a complicated issue, and that currently indemnity and risk transfer issues are really changing, both legislatively and industry-wide, from the insurance companies and legislatively. And so trying to keep on top of all those changes can be really complex. I know no one else in my office likes to do it, so it's one of those things that I find that you really have to stay on top of. And I find the interchange that we had today was really, it was really informative, and I came home with a list of questions to ask my own insurance agent and look at our own program to make sure that we don't have any gaps in coverage.
For me, this is all about getting the most out of 3 days of meeting and working with some of the sharpest people in the industry. And the kernels that I can get from them, the information that I can call from them, just makes me a better contractor, better business person, better employer, and that is really where the value comes from. The programming is fantastic. We always come back with ideas from the programming, but then it's the time afterwards, after the programs, where you're sitting with your subcontractors, your federals, specialty trade contractors, and rehashing that and bouncing things off each other and coming up with the next plan.
You know, too much in construction, it's about who you email your bid to or who you talk on the phone to, and not enough about who you get a chance to meet and shake a hand with and begin to build even a small relationship with somebody you've never met before. I think the GC Expo is a wonderful way to you know, put a face with a name, begin to build a relationship with somebody, as well as maybe put a face with somebody that you've talked to, you know, 300 times or sent 5,000 emails to before, but still didn't know what the guy looked like, or, you know, or what his interests in life were. So it's a very relaxed, open, non-hostile environment, and we do one in St. Louis as well that works very, very well, and the one here at National was very great too.
When we were invited to participate in this particular event, we're always looking at ways to continually improve our relationship with subcontractors and suppliers. It's through the ASA that it gives us another great opportunity to reconnect with both subcontractors and suppliers that we already are doing work with, but more importantly, to introduce ourselves to new partners for the future.